And we're live. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. So I'm super excited to be here again with you, Barbara. This is fun. This is Barbara with All Brands. She is one of our amazing customers, and Barbara and I have had a chance to work together a ton.
And I'm so happy to have you, Stacy. And for those of you who may not know who Stacy is the second generation owner of Westalee, templates, rulers, extension tables galore. Amazing company, manufacturer to do business with. And we have some really exciting things to talk to you about. And I see that we already have some people chiming in. Stacy, do you want to say hey?
Hi, everyone. So yeah, I am super excited that we get to be here and show off some of our newest stuff. So some of you may not know, but like on a quarterly basis, we actually try to announce new products and new promotions. So Barbara and I started talking, and I said, let's have our next Facebook Live be when we're announcing our newest promotions and products.
Yes, so, and there's so many new things. So many.
I know.
And
so Barbara is kind of part of our let's share it with the world Facebook Live. So this is a new products promotions Facebook Live, and we should actually kind of be
we have
we should be celebrating right now, Barbara.
Yeah. So be sure to watch, and we'll tell you a little later what we're giving away and how you can be eligible to win.
Yes, we've got an awesome giveaway, and that giveaway is going to be part of our celebration. So our celebration starts with the fact that we're celebrating 25 years here at Westalee. And so that's pretty exciting, I think, in the quilting world. I mean, I know that there's a lot of sew and back stores. And how long has All Brands been in business for?
Since 1976. And I'm the second generation owner of All Brands. Yes. So we have a lot in common, Stacy. High five.
Yes.
Okay.
So All Brands has been around a little bit longer than we have, but they have been one of our amazing customers for a lot of the years that we've been around. So we've been around for about 25 years. And 25 years is what we're announcing as our anniversary this year. And we decided that in order to do that, we wanted to do something kind of special. So you might see a new looking table right here on this awesome Bernina machine. But this table actually is going to be made to fit any make and model of machine in the market today. And this is what we're calling our new 25th anniversary table. So it's going to be only a limited period of time that you can purchase this table. It's going to go through the end of the year. And I'll show you some of the fun details on it too, if you guys want to check it out. I'll kind of do some close-ups.
Yeah, Stacy, let me just say, I love this new table. And I've included links to it in the comments section below, or depending on how you're watching, above or below or to the side, there are links to all of these products. But you know what I love about it?
What?
That sleek new color. It is so cool. It's like the little black dress of extension tables. So
we've got to get dressed up because it's our 25th anniversary, right? We're going to go out to dinner with it.
Yes, I agree, Nellie. It is slick, super slick. So why did you choose that color?
So, honestly, we thought, we wanted to do something unique and special and different. But we also are kind of in a situation that we've never been in before. And it has a lot to do with our state of our world and the fact that every retail store that you walk into, especially grocery stores and that sort of thing, have the clear acrylic face guards to protect from germ spreading. And those clear acrylic face guards have actually wiped out the majority of the acrylic that's in the world today. So there is a clear acrylic shortage happening across the United States, but also it's worldwide. And so we thought, well, we obviously want to be able to continue to provide these amazing tables to our customers. And we wanted to do something special anyways. So let's just do a different color. So we now have what we're calling our 25th anniversary table. It's an 18 by 22 table, which is basically kind of like our best size of table out there. It's a great size. It fits on most pretty much any table if you were to take it to a class. So, you know, we talk a lot about that. These tables are oftentimes used when you want to go into like a sewing class or a quilting class. Even sometimes they're like a required item for taking free motion quilting or ruler work because you need that flat sewing surface. So what we've done is we've given it that size that's really appropriate for that kind of environment. But it's an awesome size. You know, you really can do pretty much anything you want to get done with this size of table at 18 by 22.
Yeah. And So Steady will cut it to fit your exact machine. So you can have any domestic machine on the market. You don't have to have a certain machine to fit this table. They will custom cut it to fit your exact machine. So Stacy, I know that there's a shortage of acrylic, but you've assured us that you have enough.
We have enough,
So orders, so don't worry about that.
What we're doing is we're fulfilling orders as we get them, and we've seen a little bit of a slow in being able to maintain our constant production schedule. But we've been working with all of our vendors because we use a lot of acrylic. That's all we promote and sell. So we have worked out with our vendors months in advance what our needs are. And so they've been able to work with us to make sure that we have those needs met. But, you know, if we wanted to promote something, then we want to do something a little bit different and unique, especially with it being our 25th wedding anniversary, not wedding, our 25th business anniversary. And so let's go with a different color. And then that way we know we'll be able to supply everybody with what they need and it won't be a concern. Yeah. So the table also comes with our polish kit. And this is something that makes your table super duper nice and slick. I would say it's one of our best selling items because if you are wanting to do any kind of quilting, if you want to be able to really do any project, oftentimes we'll say our tables are smooth. They're not necessarily slick. So being able to get that really slick sewing surface for free motion and that sort of thing, our polish kit is a must-have.
Yeah, so and I'll talk a little bit more about my favorite slick surface in a minute. And we had a question about a bag, and yes, we will get to that as well. We have tons of new products to show you today.
Yeah. So this one, we are running a little bit of a promotion on, but we're going to also get to that with you in a little bit and tell you what that promotion's all about. So what should I tell them about next, Barbara?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is your 25th anniversary, limited time, limited run table. It's only going to be available this year, correct?
That's right.
Yes.
So it expires on December 31st. We felt like that was appropriate. So, you know, basically we'll take it through our anniversary year and then we will no longer have this table offered.
Yeah. So, and when you purchase the black, you're doing a good deed because you're saving acrylic for companies that are using it for the shields for checkout station.
That's right. Yep, because there's still a lot of stores out there that have a need to be able to do that. And so we felt like, well, let's do our part and see what we can use that's not, you know, that material or that exact product. So
yeah. Excellent. So I think, and I know that there's another product that you have come out with.
There is.
And it's a face mask template.
Yes.
Set, and I'm so excited. And I just found out it's a different color from what we just posted this morning on our website, ALLBRANDS.
We'll send you new pictures to show you how pretty this is. Yeah, so I was going to show you, if you guys are okay with it, I'd love to show you the detail on the table really quick, because it's not just that it's black, but it also has some really fun detail to it that makes it kind of pretty for your anniversary, for getting dressed up. So we're looking at we've got this really awesome 12-inch ruler still printed on it. And we've added in some cute little scroll. And if anyone can guess what that's from, that's the design that one of our Westalee design templates makes. It's just shrunk down a little bit. It's our rope template. So that's kind of fun. And then you see we've got a needle here and just some little etching. And then here's our 25th anniversary logo, and that's also on the table. And you can see that the table has beveled edges on 3 sides. So we've got beveled edges all the way around the outside edges and on the left side. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody saw some of that fun detail and could really appreciate what the table looks like and, you know, why it's kind of special.
Yeah, so I always say, like, my favorite color is actually black, Stacy, because it's like, because what better color for an anniversary than wearing like a little cute black dress out on your anniversary date?
I agree.
You don't want to wear a clear dress on your anniversary date, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe y'all can chime in what your favorite color is. Everyone seems to be loving the black in there. So it's only available in this 25-year anniversary table special.
Exactly.
And yeah, so I'll bring up.
We do one other table in black, and that's called our classic table, and that's only available for our featherweight. So this is the table that's going to be available for everything else. And it's our 25th wedding, or I keep saying wedding. My parents' 47th wedding anniversary was yesterday, and I can't get it off my mind apparently. So it's our 25th business anniversary.
Yeah. Well, your family has been married to So Steady for 25 years. Yeah. Congratulations.
So then what we were going to also announce is that we have just come out with a new face mask template.
And it's available for purchase now on ALLBRANDS and So Steady's website.
So this is the kind of mask that we're going to be making. And so it's really similar actually to the mask that I feel like you made when we did our last live together, Barbara. But the mask has the option where you can build in either the ear elastic straps like you see here, or you can build in more of the tie option like they're using more kind of in the first responder style. So you do ear or tie option, and that's the style that we provided. And then you can get it in two, basically 3 different options. We have an option for you to purchase the as the template only. And we actually have 2 sizes of template, 2 different rulers available. We have a ruler that creates what we're calling an extra small, a medium, and an extra large size of face mask. And the extra small would definitely be more of a face mask that's going to fit kind of like a younger youth. And then we have a medium, which I would say is going to fit probably teenager or maybe smaller female. And then the extra large is going to fit people with larger heads, like my dad, who can't fit in most hats. Yeah. And so basically that is one of the rulers. They actually have them right there on the ALLBRANDS site right now. We have them on the So Steady site as well, so you can take a look and learn more about it.
Links below.
But it also comes with written instruction. Yeah, and it comes with some written instruction on how to create the mask. And we have a really cool video. It's about 16 minutes. Should we show them that video later today?
Yeah, at the end, we're going to show you the video on how the face mask template works. I think it's great. And you know, another way that you can add a tie to that face mask template, which is very similar to this one that I made with Carrie Cunningham. Like you can have it closed end on the bottom and use that open end, and then you can have it hang around your neck like this. And then just put it on like that.
Oh, that's
Let's see. I think we lost your sound, Stacy.
Oh, you lost my sound?
Nope, you're good. You're good.
Oh. Okay. I may have had an alarm starting. I set a lot of alarms for myself throughout the day, and sometimes they, will pop in. So I showed you one of the templates that we have available. Each of the templates sold separately for $15 is the retail price on them. But then we also are doing a cool little kit because we thought, well, you know what? Some people might just want us to send them what they need to make the mask. And then they just have to add the sewing machine, because you do need a sewing machine to do it. And then a rotary cutter, which is going to be the smaller blade rotary cutter. And then finally some sort of marking pen. So those are the other three things you need. But we have a kit now that includes 2 pieces of fabric, 4 pieces of elastic, and 1 ruler. So the ruler that we're sending in the kit is our small large ruler, because we thought, well, that's really going to cover the majority of the market, getting a small size or a large size face mask template. And the goal with this template is literally just use it to cut out the shape. And then we have all these markings on it that show you how to create your liner with it. And then also how to create that fold to be able to fold in whatever strap you choose to use, whether it's the elastic strap that we provide, or if you want to go ahead and just add in like the ribbon or the tie option. We show it how to do that in the video too. So the kit option with the 2 pieces of fabric and the 4 pieces of elastic to make 2 masks, that actually is $23 retail. So a good start, and then you can make as many masks as you need to. I don't know about you, but here in Oregon, actually, as of today, we have to go into any public place with a mask on.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's looking like that we're going to be having to make masks for a little longer.
I think so.
But with this template, you could totally layer like tons of fabric on top of each other and use that template to cut out that pattern. Perfect.
Yes, and you could get a lot of masks made. And I'm having friends and family calling me like, okay, where's the template, Stacy?
So there's actually 2 different templates that you can purchase. There's one that has the sizes
small and large,
and then the other one is all of the more obscure sizes, so like children. Correct. And huge people.
And then the large people,
like people with humongous faces. I don't know.
So the small large is the one that we actually are providing in the kit too, because we figured that will just cover the majority of the market, and then we have the more obscure sizes.
Yeah.
So excellent. So there is kind of, should we tell them about that bonus item that's coming with the anniversary table now?
Well, is this going to be for a limited time, or is this now until the end of the year, the special?
So the bonus item that comes, we'll do the bonus item through the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we want to know, when you buy the anniversary table, we want more. What are you going to get?
So what you're going to get with the anniversary table is you're going to get the beautiful black acrylic table with all of our fun anniversary prettiness on it. And then you're also getting the polish kit, but you're also going to get the face mask template. So we're also going to throw in the face mask template because, believe it or not, if you have a sewing machine, then you probably are going to need a face mask template between now and the end of the year. And so we figured that would be a great thing to throw in with our black acrylic anniversary table.
Yeah, we love goodies and we love giveaways too, Stacy.
Yeah.
So let me announce what we're going to be doing on this video. We're going to be doing a giveaway, and all you have to do is like, comment, and share this video, and in 1 week a lucky winner will be announced. And Stacy, do you want to announce what the prize is going to be?
Yeah, so we thought we should make the prize one of our anniversary table promotions. So you get the mask template, and you get the table and the polish. So that's we actually have the price for the whole package is $139 retail. So you get all of that for the $139 retail if you decide to purchase it. And then that one lucky winner is going to get the whole thing. And we'll send it off to them. But you do need to like, comment, and share. Make sure to do it on both the All Brands page and the So Steady page, so we can go ahead and pick that winner, and that will be something that we choose. We decided that we should probably do it a little bit longer because we are up against a holiday weekend here in America. We've got America's. Yeah, so I was thinking that we should maybe go through like, what do you think about doing the 13th or 14th?
How about we'll give it 2 weeks and make it the 15th of July.
I love it.
Not next weekend, but the next Wednesday.
So we'll do the 15th of July is when we're going to announce the winner. And so between now and then, just make sure that you get over to the All Brands page if you're on the So Steady watching, or vice versa. Like, comment, share, and we'll go ahead and pick a winner.
Yeah. And guys, don't wait to like see if you win to purchase this thing. The links are down below. It's really, really, really cute. And it's going to look awesome with any sewing machine that you have, because it's custom cut to fit your exact machine. If you just so happen to be the winner by like, commenting, and sharing this post, and you did pre-purchase it, we'll just refund you for that purchase.
You'll just get your money back.
Yeah.
And that doesn't hurt either, right?
Yeah. So don't wait on that. So I am loving this new product by So Steady.
Yeah.
Stacy.
You know, I think there's benefits to having clear, but there's also benefits to having a table that is a little bit different color. So, so I think that I think you're right. I think a lot of people are going to love the opportunity for this.
I think it's sleek and cool and stylish.
Exactly.
And yeah.
And if you're a So Steady fan, then you absolutely should have our anniversary table.
Yeah.
So should we show them some of the other new stuff that we have?
Yeah. So there is a new, and I wanted to tell y'all, you were talking about slick sewing surfaces. I have the grid glider on my extension table here for my Luminaire. There is a new glider available from So Steady, and it's specially made for free motion. So this is our new ruler work glider.
Yeah. So I'll turn it the right side up. But
it looks like you should look through the hole.
Yeah.
Can you see me?
That's just like peekaboo. So this hole is actually meant to cover up the feed dogs, because that's what you do when you're doing ruler work, is you want to or free motion quilting, you want to be able to cover those feed dogs so you can really have everything flow easily around the needle area and not have anything get caught up in those feed dogs. So the circular hole is intended for that. And then again, if you've never seen our glider before, which Barbara has one behind her there, it's like a bowling alley floor. Like it reduces the friction when you're doing like pushing, and it's not just for free motion. I did it on my quilting, and it helped like glide the bottom layer with my walking foot in the top layer so that it didn't shift. And so it's not just for free motion. You can use it for all sewing, and it's perfect. You can. And so one of the things is, a lot of times people ask because they may have had other types of gliders in the past. And so this is a peel off back. And this is made with what we call microsuction technology. So it's not like a tacky surface. It more actually kind of suctions onto the acrylic table and really lays flat. I don't know if you've noticed that, Barbara, but it lays really super easy and flat. So, Nan, maybe yes. Thank you for giving us that idea. I will actually, at the end of this video, pick a random winner live from the comments, and give that away to someone that's watching. Stacy, can you hear me? Are we going to give away the glider?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna do that
you can bring
because
the ruler with you.
Nan's special request in the comments, she wanted that. So I'll pick a random winner. So stay tuned.
She wants us to give one of these away too. Okay, we can do that. We can do that, man. So you see how easy it is to put onto your table, and now we can easily just peel it off. So if you need to change the bobbin or move on to a different type of sewing, you just take it off there, and you always keep this backing because it's really easy to just put that right back into the package it came in. And protect the back. The other question that we oftentimes get is, what happens if it stops sticking or it stops, attaching really well? And it's super easy. All you need to do is take it over to warm water and wash it off, and then let it dry. And then it gets all of its tack back, and you kind of, just get all that lint and anything that was on it off of there. So this just doesn't have the grid markings or anything. It's just this awesome smooth surface with a circular hole, so you can do quilting with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I know we did a Facebook Live on face masks like a while ago. Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? There's even more product I missed.
More. Yeah.
Okay. So, isn't there like a huge bag now?
And I think everybody's going to appreciate this because
I had no idea.
This is our new giant travel bag.
Stacy, how tall are you? Because we need to know, because you just might be a really, really tiny person. Because that bag looks ginormous.
So believe it or not, I'm actually really big. No, no, I'm 5'10", and so this bag I am kind of holding up here, so it'd be better to probably see it from perspective. But this bag is actually 34 inches left to right, and it's 26 inches tall. So this is awesome for for storing like your giant Sew Steady table, or really any size of extension table you'd like, because pretty much all of them will fit in this bag. It's also great for storing maybe your bigger cutting mats, or you can store any kind of projects. What's really cool too about the bag is, of course, the pretty color. I don't know if you see a theme here, but we love our colors. And then it's got this zipper. It's got a double zipper, so you can open it all the way up and be able to really fit a lot into it. So kind of a portfolio style that way. And then when you open it all the way up like this, you can lay it completely flat, so you can put your extension table or anything else you want to in it. And then here's some other bonus things that it's got in it. It's got all these extra pockets. So here's a big pocket, like if you're into the Westalee rulers, you can store your crosshair square, like your big one, your 12.5 inch in here. You can store other rulers in here. So it's actually got 6 different pockets to store rulers, tools, anything you want right here. And then it's got this really awesome big pocket, so you can put your table in this big section. And then it's got this additional full-size pocket to store like cutting mats and everything.
And embroidery hoops and scan and cut mats, and
we've actually had
stuff.
Yeah, people buy these to store large embroidery units in because they're that big.
Yes. So, Stacy, I'm feeling quite generous today.
Oh, you are? Okay.
And if you don't ask, you won't get it. So, Susan asked if we'll be doing a bag giveaway. So, yes. But I'll save that till the 15th. So, today I'm going to give away in the live the
ruler.
Glider.
Okay, the glider.
Yeah.
And
but
then
on
we'll
the
do a
15th,
separate winner for the bag.
And the table.
Okay. I like it.
Yes.
And then we'll make a little announcement post too at the end of this, so we make sure everybody kind of likes, comments, and shares and gets that going. Awesome. So perfect. Yeah, I think that's great. I think that we need to get people to know about this awesome bag. We've been asked for years for that size of bag, and we held off because we thought nobody's going to take their giant table places, but they needed to store these tables. You don't always have your giant table set up, and bigger can actually be better. And I think the machine industry in general has proven that. Most people like the really big machines. Yeah.
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. So this is the biggest travel bag you can find. And we now have it available for everyone. So that's kind of fun. And I think that I'm guessing we have a lot of hearts and thumbs ups that we're offering that as a giveaway too, because that's a huge value. That's an $85 bag. So, and that's just because, it's a lot of material and a really, really big storage solution for everybody. So
good idea, Marilyn. You can totally embroider your name on that bag.
You sure could.
Material. It's got some padding to it, but I'm thinking that you probably
it does. So you see where we embroidered our name is in the pocket. So we have a front pocket here. Yeah. So we embroidered our name there. So you could easily just take your add a little bit of fabric or something to even the pocket area, because there's no padding on the pocket section. And that would be a really easy way to be able to go ahead and add some embroidery if you wanted.
Yeah. So we have the anniversary table, we have the free motion glider, we have the face mask template set in the 2 different sizes and with the option of the fabric. We got the huge giant bag. Is it the Elevate? Is what it's called, the Elevate bag?
So
maybe.
I think this one is just called the giant bag.
Giant bag. Okay.
I'm not sure we gave it a fancy name because the Elevate is the big bag.
Yeah. And I have, I'm saving the best new thing that So Steady has come out with for last. But let's give a teaser on the what you're working on now that's not out yet.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Teaser.
So we are working on, do you want me to actually show them what it looks like?
Yeah, let's get some feedback on it. Let's see what everybody thinks.
Okay. So let me see if I can find. Okay, so let's show you what this is going to look like. So for years, we have been making these cute little stands called our smartphone stands. And our smartphone stands make it so you can prop up your phone super easy. So when you're doing any kind of, ruler education. But we also do a whole lot of other stands because the other side of our company is called Gibson Holders. And we make display stands for just all of the industry. And so what we decided we wanted to do is we wanted to create a fun little sewing kit that allows you to be able to create your own iPad cover. And then we have a stand solution that works for your iPad. So it's a little bigger stand. And so kind of like our face mask kit, this would actually come with a little acrylic ruler that will take you through the steps of making the pocket that will allow you to be able to attach the stand to the cover that we'll provide. And it will also include this little shield, which will be slid into the iPad cover to help protect the iPad even more. So you get an acrylic shield that will go into the iPad cover, and then you'll get a little pocket option as well.
Yeah, that's great. So you don't lose your iPad or phone. We're getting a lot of good feedback on that. So I can't wait until that comes out, Stacy. That kit is so cute. Love that idea.
We're working on finishing the prototypes. Yeah. We're working on finishing the prototypes with this, and then we're hoping to roll that out here in the coming months. But it's definitely something, as we've talked about, creating some different options that people can do at home. A lot of new quilters or new sewers are entering the market now because so many people have taken to making their own face masks. They've gone out and bought new machines. And so we're wanting to say, hey, here's some other ideas. Make your own iPad cover, and let's kind of slowly get you into what we all love, which is like quilting with rulers and and some of those other things too. So we thought that this would be kind of a fun project. So, and this is another one of the stands that we manufacture and make for just doing all, holds up all kinds of different things. But our iPad cover would slide right into this stand, and then you basically have a really cool way to be able to hold up bigger things too, and keep them with you. So
yeah, so everything that we've shown so far is currently available except for the teaser that we just showed on that iPad that isn't available yet, but it's coming soon. That's really exciting.
And we'd love to find out your feedback. Like, is that something you might want? Would you like to be able to make your own iPad case and have us give you all of the stand and the instructions and be able to make it? So let us know in the comments what you think about that, because, I think some of the best products that we've actually introduced to this day have been products that have really been created by all of you, our fans that are out there saying, do this, do that, we want this color. And we've basically done it to accommodate what you guys want. So I see a big comment on the screen there. Anything special that we should know about, Barbara?
Everyone is replying, yes, they love it. They perfect for the time when you're homeschooling kids and your equipment needs some protection.
Yes, absolutely.
Everybody loves
a little intro sewing class for the kids too. We can bring home ec back to our kids now that they're home, right?
Yes, I'm actually doing a live on Tuesday with Denise Wild, and we're going to be talking about teaching kids to sew. So summer's coming up, and y'all better get started on that, because we need a third generation. We're the second generation. We need a third generation of sewers, right?
We do. And now that our kids are home, I feel like there's this element of we really do need to take this opportunity to give them a little bit more than maybe the bare minimum that the teachers are giving them.
Yeah.
And so if we had the opportunity to add in a sewing class or something, wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah. Well, speaking of sewing classes, there's two things that we wanted to talk about. So on our last live, you were doing the circles and straights demonstration.
Yes.
And we promised everybody that on our next one we would show it, and I didn't forget about that. So I guess, do you mind if I talk about the big new thing on setting up your machine?
Yes, please do, and I'll get the machine set up, and then we'll get into that.
Yeah, so Stacy's going to set up her machine, and I'm going to tell you about what's the big deal from Sew Steady. So we're all at home. We're all just thirsty for learning more about how to use the Westalee templates. We're tuning into the lives. But Sew Steady just came out with a new program, and it's called Sew Steady University. And this is what it looks like. This is their logo for it, guys. It is awesome. And let me tell you why. Sew Steady University is not just the regular lives with a few demonstrations here and there. It is an intense class. Some of them are free. Some of them are available with purchase of Westalee products. But then there are some that you pay for, and they have excellent teachers like Leonie is on there, Danelle McAdams. All of these names that you know and love are so great. They have, and I included the link. So it's called Sew Steady University. It's in the link below. And there is, I added to ALLBRANDS website, and it's also on Sew Steady's website, 65 classes, guys. Unlimited knowledge on how to use the products. So thank you, Sew Steady. I cannot take any credit for that. But thank you for making that available to us during this time when we may not be able to go out to a store to get education. Yeah, so we are already seeing Carol's registered. Joyce, have you been to the university? Do you love it? What do you think? Oh my gosh, yes, the list of classes is great. So in the link below, don't click it now, but wait till the end of the video. Click that Sew Steady University link to view the classes and get registered for those. Okay, so it looks like Linda has already taken some classes and she absolutely loves it. And Susie's in, yay. And so am I. I'm so super excited about that. So, yeah. And I think we may be giving away a class, but we'll let Stacy talk to you about that a little later. Hey, Stacy.
Hi, everyone. Okay.
You are so athletic.
How did I do?
You did amazing. Oh my goodness. So did I do the university justice?
You did amazing.
Did I tell them correct information? I added 65 classes to ALLBRANDS website, and I know that there's 65 on your website as well.
Yes.
Same classes.
So we have 65 different classes available. And basically a lot of those classes are classes and patterns and projects that we've had available, but they've been sold kind of worldwide by this educator over here, or that instructor, or that accredited teacher. And so we went out to all of our accredited teachers. So we actually have over 16 different teachers that have contributed to those 65 classes. And it's just really, really exciting for us that we could come to a community and go to all of these amazing educators and say, let's have this all in one place, and let's call it our university. And you guys are all of the teachers that are out there. And the other really cool thing about it is that we're not only giving people a chance to be able to learn in one place all of this awesome stuff and find out about these great educators that are worldwide. We've got educators in the United Kingdom, Australia, all over the United States, and even in Canada. And so what we're also providing with that is they're the ones that are answering questions. So if you have a question on the class, then they're the ones that are going to be answering those questions for you on that class and be able to help you kind of sort through any of those questions. And then in addition to that, everyone has the opportunity to become a certified home quilter. And so that's something that we haven't even touched on, Barbara, but if you take classes on the university, you get credits. And those credits actually, at 10 credits, you actually get qualified as a certified home quilter. And we're going to be announcing our next grouping of certified home quilters here in the next month. We announced, I think, 12 certified home quilters in May, and that was something that we just launched when we launched the university in March. So we're really excited about it. You can learn more about the certified home quilters right there on the university page at the very bottom when you go to the home page. But that's something where you get actually credits to be able to use right there on the ALLBRANDS site or on our site, and you get to be able to buy more.
Yeah, so that's called So Steady University, guys. Don't miss out. It looks like everybody's already taking it and loving it. So if you're not in yet, you're missing out. Don't miss out on those classes. And you can rewatch them at any time. That's better than a live event because you can always go back and rewatch. I
agree. So the instruction is available to you forever. And yep.
Do they get a PhD in quilting when they
we've been talking about that? Like, what should we make our certified home quilters? We're talking about making different types of certifications, and so in the future, right now it's pretty generic, but in the future there might be kind of ways to get master's programs, if you will, in different types of ruler work quilting and so on. So stay tuned for those opportunities too.
Thank you, So Steady. I agree with Nellie. So Steady is so good.
Love it. Thank you, everyone. So we're really excited to show you guys how to do the circle sewing. So I set it up here. Is this a good angle, or should I change the camera angle a little bit?
Let's let everybody else tell us what they think.
Okay.
Do y'all need us to get in a little closer for you to see that? And what we're going to do is we're going to show the circle sewing, and then I'm going to announce the random giveaway for the free motion glider.
Yes.
And then I'm going to show the video on how to do the face mask templates.
So much love today. I love it. Okay.
I know.
So
let's see. It seems like everyone can see. Oh, they say really far away. Can you
really
get
far away?
A little
we
closer?
We can bring it in closer. Yeah.
Okay, I'll put you backstage real quick. What's that?
Oh, before we go closer, I was going to show you that this is one of our university classes. And this is created by Donnell McAdams. And she created what we call our circle sewing class on our university. And she shows you how to do what I'm going to show you today, but she shows you how to create 3 different projects with our circle sewing tools and with our wish table, which is another table. I'm going to show you how to do circle sewing 2 different ways today with our different tools. So this is a really fun little class. It incorporates ruler quilting as well as our circle sewing options that we have with those tools. So we're going to show that off, but I'm going to move the camera closer. So if Barbara wants to go.
Oops. Okay, yeah, I put you backstage so you can move it a little closer. Yes, Belle, Donnell is a great instructor. And wasn't that quilt gorgeous? Oh my gosh. And guess what? You can do it with Sew Steady acrylic templates. It's totally possible. You don't need a 15, 25,000, 45,000 setup to do free motion quilting. And you don't have to have 25 years of experience to do it either. So there's a really neat product that we're about to show you, and that's the circle sewing and straights kit through Sew Steady. And yes, Nellie, I agree. Oh, I lost, there's so many comments. I just keep getting, yes, genius idea, Peggy. I agree on that. And yes, Nellie, ruler quilting should be your next challenge. And if you haven't gotten started yet, join. I know that you're on All Brands, but go ahead and join Sew Steady's page too. Like their page and subscribe to the videos because they have tons and tons of tutorials. And we'll definitely have Stacy back on the show because I think she's just great. Don't y'all agree? Yes. Okay, I would love to learn about the circle sewing too. So here is Stacy to show us circle sewing. You ready?
Okay. How's the visual? Can everybody see a little better now?
Yes, I'm going to back out so you're full screen.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we have 2 different options for creating circles. So we have our new universal circles and straights tool, and this is a tool that you can add to any of our existing extension tables that are on the market because it uses this really cool little mat here that's part of the tool. And then the other option is that our amazing wish table. So if this is one of those products that was created by our sewers and quilters and fans, this product is our wish table, and it comes with some really, really cool features. So I'm going to show you how to create the circle sewing with the wish table first, and then I'll show you how to create it with the circles and straights tool and mat as well. So the wish table has this really cool blue drawer. So that was one of the features everybody wanted to have us include with the table, is they wanted to see a nice drawer option with it, which I'm kind of tilting over and showing you there. And I just got my tool right out of that drawer. This is the tool that we're going to be using today. And this comes with the wish table. This is actually a tool that our very own Donnell McAdams helped create. And this is a part of our wish table. And it's something that we actually drop into the holes of the table. And those holes allow you to go ahead and pivot perfectly around the needle area and create those circle sewing. So I'm going to go ahead and start by finding center on my square. And the best way to find center on your square when you don't have a crosshair ruler, which any of our ruler work fans would know what that is just to kind of fold it and then fold it again. And so I'm finding center on that, and I'm going to go ahead and do a quick crease. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the pin more off of this tool here, and I'm going to just put it through the center point on the fabric. And so I'm just doing that because I want to create kind of a circle design that's centered right there on this piece of fabric. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and decide what size of circle I want. So you can do that based on block sizes if you're wanting to add this to a project that has some quilt blocks in it. And then what I will do is I'll drop the tool, because the tool has these really cool little pivot points here, these little metal divots that come out of the tool. And so I'm going to drop that into the holes on the table, and that's going to go ahead and decide the size of circle that we're creating with this. So, and then I just kind of spin the project as you saw there, and make sure that we're going to be able to stay on the fabric with this size of circle. So really easy, just drop that tool, put the pin through the fabric, drop the tool into the table, and then we're ready to go. So now what's really fun about this is that you can actually use all of the decorative stitch options that you have in your machine. And I don't know how many of you have some really fun decorative stitch options and you haven't really figured out like what's the best thing to do with these. So this is a really fun thing to do with them. Create some circle sewing designs and then add those decorative stitches with them. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick a really basic decorative stitch, and then I'm going to go ahead and just start taking the project around. And a lot of times we'll recommend that you use some sort of stabilizer. Because I'm using a fabric sandwich to do this, I'm not worried about using a stabilizer. But if I was doing this on just a single piece of fabric, I would absolutely add some stabilizer to the back of the fabric. And then notice that I'm just kind of feathering my hands across the project. And all I'm doing that for is I'm just wanting to keep everything nice and flat as the feed dogs take the project around in a circle. And so that means that I'm going to make sure that that stays in a circle like we're hoping for. So as you can see, we're just kind of flying around. We're creating this perfect circle, and we're just doing that using that pivot option by dropping the tool into the holes on the table and having the feed dogs take it for us in a circle. And you know, what's really powerful on this is a lot of times we'll have this going by itself at a show. So if we're sitting there at, you know, like Houston Quilt Market, where you might have seen us in the All Brands booth a few times, you'll see that this is
Okay, we hear you now. Loud
perfect. Right on, we'll just have this right next to us, and it'll actually be sewing by itself, because you can actually have the machine kind of sew on its own if you need to. And so it'll just kind of be doing these projects, and people will stop and say, what is going on here? And they'll notice that we're creating circles with this. So that is our wish table. That's an awesome way to do circle sewing. Should I show them the other way to do circle sewing?
Sure.
Let's do it. Okay.
Oh my gosh. So, circle cosmetic bag. Good idea, Nellie.
Yeah, I love it.
And we so, get one that's you can earbud cover or case for your head earphones, or you know what I'm talking about.
I love it. And the other day I saw another project that an educator created, and I'm trying to convince her to put it on the university, but she made us a really cool circle purse with this tool. So, and she may have been using a serger. So I would love, love, love to see that on the university. But this is just a way to be able to embellish quilts too, you know, so you can do so much with circle sewing, you know, from iPad covers to purses and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and show you how the circles and straights tool works. So basically, I'm just going to kind of remove that from this area here, and I'm just going to take this out of the package and show you. So it comes with two pieces. So the two pieces that you're going to get with it is you're going to get this awesome mat, and you'll notice that the mat actually has these numbers running from 2 all the way up to 29 right on it. And so those numbers are actually the sizes of the circles that you're going to create using this if you align this mat with the needle area. So what you do is you go ahead and do what we've shown you in the past. You peel off the back, because this is just like our ruler glider and our grid glider. So we're going to peel this this backing off right here. We're just going to lay that up there. And then we're going to go ahead and put this at the needle area. So I'm aligning, and it actually has the words on it that say align needle. And so I'm aligning that with the center point of the needle. And then I'm also aligning it with the horizontal point of the needle. So you see both lines are lined up with that needle. And that's really important. And that's how Donnell and I became really close about 5 or 6 years ago when we were just rolling out our circle sewing in a big way. And she said, hey, Stacy, those holes in the table are really important to make sure that they're horizontally centered with the needle, because otherwise the circle won't come out perfect. So that's part of what we are doing here, is we're making sure that the lines on this mat are lined with the needle area, both center and vertical. So now we've got that down. So now this is our tool. And this actually has features where you can do straight sewing with it. And we offer 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch. So this can act as a seam guide as well as a circle sewing tool. So now I'm just going to go ahead and remove the pin more again, like we did on the other tool. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick what side, go center on the needle again. So I'm going to find that center where I put the needle through before, which is right about there. And I'm going to go ahead and just put my pin more back on. And now what I want to do is I want to decide what size of circle I want. So the best way to do that is just to kind of position it, you know, on the project on there before sticking it down. So should I do a circle on the inside of this or on the outside? I think I'm going to go on the inside. So, but know that I can get really big circles with this. So if you want to talking like bags and that sort of thing, you can get up to a 30-inch circle with this, but you can even go bigger, because if you wanted to, you could always walk this table a little away from the machine and get some really big circles. And Donnell shows you how to do that in that online course. So what we would do is we would go ahead and peel the back off of this tool here. So this, I just peeled the back off, and this tool has some super stickiness to it, and that's sticking to the mat. It's important that you stick that onto the mat. This mat has been polished, so it so the tool will release really easily from the mat. And then I've decided that based on the size of circle I want, I'm going to go with a circle that is going to be about 6 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and use the markings on the tool. There's a horizontal marking and a vertical marking to align this onto my 6-inch circle. And so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of place that right there on the tool, make sure everything's aligned nicely. And you see it sticks really well. And now I'm going to just go ahead and feed the fabric underneath the needle area. Okay, so now I'm ready to do my circle sewing. So I think I'm going to pick a different decorative stitch this time, just so we have something new to look at. And you could do different colored thread if you wanted. And now I'm just going to do the same thing I did before. Uh-oh, it says I have to rethread the upper thread. I'm going to do that, and I want to do a little pitch for some of the awesome sewing machines that are in the industry, because there are some really great ones that allow you to rethread super easy. And this is not my normal machine. I actually usually work on a brother at home, but this is really similar as far as the threading options, which make me really happy, because this is a baby lock machine and they make it really easy to thread. So let's take a look here. I'm going to rethread.
Everyone's loving it, Stacy. Loving the circles. And don't forget, when you finish watching this video, all of the links are below. And when you rewatch it, which is so easy to do, maybe we should show people how to rewatch videos. But you just visit Sew Steady or All Brands Facebook page.
Oh,
and
yeah, show them how.
The live link to rewatch videos. So you could totally rewatch these lives. It's no big deal. Do you want me to show y'all how to do that? Just let me know in the comments, because I know I've gotten a lot of questions on that. But you go ahead and show that circle, because that's
okay. Really cool. So we're ready. I've rethreaded it, and we're ready to go ahead and start sewing. So again, same sort of thing. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of feather the fabric down, make sure it stays nice and smooth. And if I were using a single piece of fabric, I would have stabilizer under this. But because I'm just doing a fabric sandwich, it's pretty stabilized right there with the batting and the 2 pieces of fabric. And so as it comes around here, again, and you see, this is where we connected before, it really is creating a perfect circle. And it's super easy to do, as you see today. Okay, so we've gone ahead and created our circle. Let's show you what the final verdict is. Did we make a perfect circle? And I'm just going to take that pen off. All right. I think we did. Can everybody see that? Yeah? I don't even know that I can tell where I began and started. That's how awesome this circle sewing tool is on both our wish table and our new circles and straights tool. So both of those are available on the All Brands and actually at retailers nationwide. So, you know, if there's a store you like to work with, then you're welcome to do that too. But we are on with All Brands today, and you do have the opportunity to take advantage of both those tools with them. So a really great way to get going with circle sewing.
Oh my gosh, everyone's loving the circle sewing. And guys, there's a straight guide too. Can't you use that just as a seam guide too?
You sure can, yeah.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, so this is kind of a 2-in-1. And, you know, we've, for years,
everyone's loving it. Yeah.
Now we have that combined option.
Yeah.
And so this would be if I wanted to just do maybe a seam guide, then I could go ahead and place the tool right there. And then I use that to do all my piecing or anything that I'm doing and make sure I get a straight seam.
Hello. Did y'all see that? Oh my gosh, I agree. And everyone's saying wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Fun.
So, okay, Susan. Ask and you shall receive. Don't tell my dad that I'm doing all these giveaways. I won't tell my dad if you don't tell your dad.
Yeah, I won't tell my dad either. Actually, my dad likes to give stuff away. I'm sure he'd be okay with it.
He's a very nice man. So yeah, so at the end of this video, so like not very much longer, we'll be selecting a random winner for the glider and the circle and straights.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes. Well, that makes sense. We won't give away the wish table, but we can give away a circles and straights.
Yeah. So to win the wish table and the
anniversary table. Anniversary table.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
We were talking about the wish table. 25-year anniversary black table from So Steady.
Yeah.
Like, share, and comment on this video, and that winner will be announced on the 15th of this month, which it's July 1st. Happy July, everyone, 2020. And we'll also be giving away the giant bag as well on the 15th. So, yes.
Yay!
Yeah. So I know we were talking about classes.
Yes.
So Steady University. Did you want to maybe talk a little bit more about that?
Absolutely.
Like how y'all put that together, because I think that that's such a great program.
Well, what if we gave away that free class that we were talking about, or the class that we have on the university, the circle sewing class? We can give that away with the circles and straights tool.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And class. Okay. And I have that class here. I'll click it on our website. I'll just go ahead and share my screen.
Yeah.
So that y'all can see it. Let's see. I think this is it. Can y'all see this? Okay. So if you go to ALLBRANDS website and check it out, there's a link to register, and you just click here to register like this. Sorry, I didn't do it right. Let me go to your website and pull that up. Just a moment.
Okay.
I'll have to fix that page. But
the link wasn't quite working?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me.
Yeah, you can go to the So Steady and then click on the university link. And then that circle sewing class is right. You can just type in the search bar if you're if you're, there you go.
Okay, so when you go to So Steady's page, it's right here,
Yep,
University. And then you just find a course.
Yep.
Circles and straights.
And you can just type in circle and it should come up.
Okay. Here it is.
There it is.
$30 value. And fabric selection, battings to use, notions and tools, thread suggestions. Oh my gosh, look at these cute examples.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, that's wonderful.
And Donnell's got so many more examples in the course too.
That is great. I love that.
Excellent.
So, yeah. So should we, should everybody chime in to be eligible for the giveaway?
I think so. Absolutely.
Okay. Everybody say something fun or send an emoji. Actually, let's do an emoji.
Oh, I like the emojis. Whatever you're feeling at this moment.
Yeah.
As we're giving everything away. I feel like a heart is appropriate, but
a heart is something. Oh my gosh.
I saw something recently what they says post your favorite emoji. And there were a lot of different emojis used in posting your favorite one.
Okay, so the first winner for the free motion glider is Debbie Cossins. Congratulations, Debbie. I love your heart eye emojis.
I love that.
So
just as a reminder, that's the new ruler work glider. So we've got a few gliders now. And so ruler work glider is going to be that green one with the circular hole.
Yeah. Okay. So congratulations. Direct message, All Brands, your email address, phone number, and address, and I'll enter in order to get that shipped to you. And right now we're going to be picking a random winner for the Circles and Straights kit, along with the redemption for the online So Steady University class for Circle and Straights by Danelle McAdams. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Patsy, she's got her hand raised, and you are the winner of Straights and Circles.
I love that.
So you still have a chance to win if you're just tuning in, the 25-year anniversary table and the giant bag, which will be announced on the 15th. If you like, share, and comment on this video. And
they get the mask tool, the mask ruler with the table. So as well as the polish. So that's like a super win.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, some of these other honorable mentions. So cute. Present. Oh, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. So should we share the video of the
I think we should share the mask video. Yeah. So this is just showing you how the tool is used to create the masks. And, you know, it's a great tool for being able to just use as a simple cutting template. So we take you through the entire process and show you some alternatives too.
Yeah. Okay. So I will set that up to share. And that is right here. Let's see.
Excited to introduce our new face mask template and kit by So Steady. So with our face mask kit, we have two different template size options available. We've got a template size option that includes a small and a large size mask. And the small mask would be ideal for, I would say, children probably in the 5 to 10 range. And then the large mask is going to be more ideal for probably an adult face. And then we also have another mask that is extra small, a medium, and an extra large. And that can kind of speak for itself. I would say the extra small is going to be more kids under the age of 5. Medium is going to probably be teens and small adults. And then extra large is going to be for, larger adults and so on. My head would qualify in the extra large size. And so now we're just going to take you through the steps of preparing the fabric using a simple rotary cutter. What we have here is we have a template we're going to be creating as a large mask first. And on that template, we're just going to be cutting the outside edges of it. So there's no drawing needed. There's no marking needed. We're literally just cutting based on the outside dimensions. And we're showing you how to do a large mask. Okay, now we have gone ahead and finished cutting out 4 different pieces of both the top and then the liner piece for our masks. And now we're going to be doing some marking. So we're going to be marking the large cutting line. And let's take a look at that large cutting line. It says L cutting for liner. And what we're doing is we're marking that because we're going to end up trimming that liner slightly to be able to accommodate a slightly smaller inside dimension. And so we're just going to simply mark it and then go ahead and cut that away. Okay. And so the next thing that we're going to be marking for is for our fold line. So the L fold line is what we're using to determine that. So we're simply just going to slide that up, mark the fabric, and then slide it the other direction, mark the fabric again. And now we know where our fold line is going to be for both our liner, and then we're going to repeat those steps for the front piece. Okay, so then again for the top piece of fabric, which is the main face mask, all we're going to be doing is marking the L fold line. And what we're doing here is we're creating a fold line for how we're going to be folding in our cording or ribbon or whatever we're using to go ahead and use a string attachment for our mask. Again, we're going to go ahead and do it on both sides, so it's very easy to follow. Okay, so now we prepared the liner as well as the front piece, and we're going to be going ahead and sewing together the liner first. So we're going to be putting our right sides together. And once we have those right sides together, we're going to be putting in, what size of seam allowance are we thinking for this? A 1/4 inch seam allowance. Okay, and you can use the grid glider here. You can use the grid glider to go ahead and just kind of follow along the 1/4 inch really easily. You can see it's just kind of going along the curve of that 1/4 inch. Now we're just going to be cutting off the tips, which will make a big difference when it's on your face and you've got some extra bulk. And we're going to be adding a few little slots in there so you can easily be able to have it folding in to the liner. Just some triangles towards the top really allow it a little bit of freedom. There we go. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and create the inside fold. Actually, first we're going to... Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put a top stitch over the 1/4 inch seam allowance and make sure to sew that seam allowance to just one side. That will help everything stay nice and flat. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and use the fold line to go ahead and create a nice clean edge for your liner. You can just use some finger pressing there, and that's right on the fold line, and that makes it super clean. Okay, And again, just using the 1/4 inch seam allowance. And we'll repeat that and do that on the other side. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do the same exact thing to the front part of the face mask. So again, we're putting in our 1/4 inch seam allowance and merging the two pieces.
Now I fold the margin opposite. So if this was this way, it's going to go the other way.
Oh, cool. So we'll fold the margin opposite
From the lining.
from the lining. So when they go together, that's the easiest way to figure out what the opposite is. So she's got it going the other direction. And that's going to make sure that the mask lays really, really nice and smooth. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put a top stitch over the 1/4 inch seam allowance and make sure to sew that seam allowance to just one side. That will help everything stay nice and flat. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and sew the two right sides together. So making sure that you line up the seams at the very top of the mask on both the liner and the face. And we're going to go ahead and start by beginning our sewing at the edge of the liner. So we definitely want to have liner up. And again, using that 1/4 inch seam allowance. And you can definitely use pins to secure this. We've done a few of them, so we're feeling pretty comfortable.
Just follow that line right there. Stiletto.
And then do some reverse stitching to reinforce. And voila. Now we're going to go ahead and sew the two bottom pieces together. All right. So making sure to line up the seams again in the center. We'll go ahead and do our 1/4 inch again on the bottom. Make sure to cut any of those extra threads that are left over from the stitching. And now we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of a V to the top nose section again to eliminate the bulk. Voila.
I'll do it here too.
We'll do it on the bottom as well.
Doesn't.
To make sure cording doesn't get caught up through the liner, we want to go ahead and just create kind of a clean edge to that cording section. So we're going to go ahead and just sew down the top edge for that cording. And that's just a simple roll. And then do the same exact thing on the bottom. And really, it's just ideal to do this wherever the fold is going to be. So you've got your fold markings still. Use those. And again, repeat steps on the other side. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and turn the entire project inside out. We're almost ready to top stitch and then add our cording or ribbon. Okay, and now is a great time where you could actually take it over to your iron, or you can just do what we're doing here and just do some simple finger pressing. Take everything laid down correctly, right at the seam areas.
Okay, I'm going to scooch it just a little. This is really optional, but recommended.
Okay, so now we've gone ahead and prepared our fold for our cording or ribbon. We're going to go ahead and just sew that over. We're going to be very careful to not sew over the cording or ribbon. A couple different ways to do that. You could obviously pin it down so you know it's not going to move while you're sewing. Okay, and now we're just going to repeat those steps on the other side. And again, just kind of keeping that ribbon fold over to the right to ensure that you don't sew over it. If you're using extra wide ribbon, that's recommended. Wonderful. Cut off all the little extra threads and voila. If you're using ribbon, we might recommend that you sew the end or tie a knot in it to make sure it doesn't go through the casing. Okay, now we'll see if it works. We got this. I'm going to tighten it a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and tie it behind my neck. So I've got my two ends. How'd I do? I'm ready to go. Okay, so here's an alternative to using ribbon or cording is you could always use just a household hair tie to be able to attach it. So it's just an ear attachment as opposed to a ribbon or cording attachment. again, just back stitching at the beginning to reinforce. Really important, especially when you've got the pull there. Okay, so this is the face mask option alternative with just the hair ties as instead of cording. So I'm just going to attach it to one ear, bring it over, get it stuck, and attach it to the other ear. And voila, we have our face mask. And super easy to take off and on.
Thank you, Stacy, for that wonderful video. We loved it. I think you're muted, maybe. But in the meantime, I want to just remind everyone about Sew Steady University that's available on ALLBRANDS website and Sew Steady's website. The new 25-year anniversary table. It's an 18 by 22, and it comes with a free face mask ruler kit. Or you can just purchase the face mask ruler kit by itself. Don't forget that free motion glider that's available and the new giant bag set. So that is great. All right. Can't hear you, Stacy. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Technical difficulties. But thank you everyone for watching. If you have questions, just direct message ALLBRANDS or Sew Steady. We'll be very happy to help you with that. Thank you, Jill, for watching and for calling Stacy and I twins earlier. That was really funny. She always says something funny in the videos. Thanks, Belle, for watching again. Thank you, Denise. Yes, I do love this version of mask. Thank you, Julie and Nan and Dee, for watching. Ruth, so there's two different sizes that you can get. One is the combination, and just give me a thumbs up, Stacy, if it's medium and large, for small and large for one, and then it's all of the obscure sizes in the second option, which is like extra small, medium, extra large on that one. So yeah. Nellie, thanks for watching again. Joyce, thanks for joining us. Laura, thank you again. And Julie, I hope you're enjoying that giveaway that you won from ALLBRANDS. Yes, thank you everyone for watching. And thank you, Stacy, and your family from Sew Steady, from the ALLBRANDS family to your family. We really appreciate and love you guys. And thank you for watching. Mwah.